Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Leggy from the 207. We are here. We are live. I'm blessed. I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely blessed. We got Nunzio in the building. Nunzio is in the motherfucking building. That's what's up. Yeah. What a wonderful day, folks. Wee bit foggy here. But hey, I can't complain. Why not? I'm sitting outside here, tired of being cooped up in the house. So, gonna sit outside and enjoy the beautiful morning. Gonna smoke this here joint, which, by the way, comes in this nice little case. Look at this bad boy. Uh, Boom! CannabisCure.com, y'all. CannabisCure.com. If you don't know it, you should know it. Go check out their site, CannabisCure.com. Highly recommend their motherfucking pot. 100%. And just for the record, all you motherfuckers just make fun of my teeth. Like you fucking snowflake fucking imposter fucking Joe Amico. Let me tell you something. I work harder in 1 hour than you work a whole fucking year. I make more money in a day's time than you probably make in a fucking week. I make good choices in life. You seem to be making some pretty shitty choices in life. Let's face it, everybody's dealt with some cards, and not everybody gets the same treatment. But, Joe Amico, your time is coming, and I will promise you, motherfucker. You want a screenshot? I got a screenshot for you. Sit on that and fucking rotate, you fucking faggot. to back. Salute to back. Nothing happened. I just really haven't addressed the Joe Amico situation where he made fun of my grill. You know what I mean? Let's be real. As I said, there's no secret. I don't have the greatest teeth in the world because of the poor choices that I did make as a kid, going into a teenager. And now as an adult, I pay for the mistakes every day, and I try to rectify the situation. But the only way to do it is throw money at it. And I have other things that always come up before that. So that's what happened. I mean, I do look like a hillbilly with this fucking one tooth missing. I agree 100%, y'all. Trust me, there ain't no jokes none of y'all can make on this YouTube world. One is going to bother me. Two, that my old man, my pops, definitely hasn't made fun of. Like, come on now. I'll make fun of myself, so y'all can't even do it. Or it has no merit when people make fun of me because I make fun of myself. So what the fuck? I don't give a fuck. I'm a goofy bastard. I speak Leganese, which is a fucking form of fucking English with my dialect. Fuck, man. It's my own language. Leganese. Why not? If you can't understand me, fuck you. I'm just a down east kid that's grew up all over this fucking country and all up and down the East Coast. Been on the Gulf Coast, been on the West Coast. I trust me when I say I've been there. I'm not just some white kid that's lived in Maine my whole life. I hate the fact that you got these internet tough guys on here. And it's like, but really, in all, who gives a fuck about anything? Stop. Like, there's so many flip floppers that now it's to the point where I don't even think people feel comfortable going to panels anymore, going to chats, because it's because you never know who you're gonna piss off. So, like me, I've just taken a step back. There's a couple peoples that I go to or whatever. But then there's people I know for a fact that's never disrespected me since I've been on YouTube. And that when I can catch it live, I'm there. And it's hard for me to insult somebody and talk poorly about somebody when they've never said anything negative to me, you know? That's why I don't know whose panel it was the other day, King Trolls or King Mr. Peas or whose ever panel it was. And like, I said, it's time to shit or get off the pot type deal. And it is. All these people doing all these threats and shit out there, it's either time to put up or shut up. Put your money where your fucking mouth is. You know? We talk about let's be real, let's keep it 100. When you're behind a screen, you're empowered to speak like you wouldn't speak if you're in public. But then there's dudes that you could tell the way they speak, this is actually how they speak in real life. Like, you know what I mean? How they are in real life. Sometimes people get on here and they let their alcohol get the best of them. And then they start talking shit out their ass. It happens. But where society, and yes, I know I float and I ramble, but it's whatever thought comes to my head, folks. Society in a whole needs to agree that we don't have to agree on everything. The only thing that we do have to agree on is that everybody's entitled to their own fucking opinion. Like it, love it, hate it, despise it, whatever the fuck you want to put it. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Flower Girl, salute. You know, we're blessed where where we live in a country where we can pretty much do what we want, quote unquote. I mean, obviously, there's guidelines, stipulations, there's laws and regulations in place for reasons. Do I believe in the Constitution? 100%. But just like just like in the Air Force and in the military, I feel like once there's something in place, you can't do anything to weaken it. You might be able to strengthen it, but you can't weaken it. Like a rule in the Air Force. I feel like there's all this talk about homosexuality and transgender and all that. That's two different things, you know? Like, we shouldn't be teaching kids at a young age that it's okay to change your sex and that if you don't, it shouldn't be like that because they haven't had time when they're 10, 11, 12 years old to live a life. They're just started. Fuck what I thought I knew when I was 16, 17 years old. It's completely different than what it is now that I'm 35. Same thing when I was 20, 21. Different. You grow and you evolve as you get older. You know? Like I don't give a fuck once you turn 18, you've talked to a therapist, like a licensed psychiatrist, somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, not somebody that will just sugarcoat everything, but somebody that actually truly cares about their patients, that will take the time, listen, and help them guide them in the right decision. Just because a lot of these, let's say, example, a lot of these dudes that are turning tranny, there's a few reasons. One is they use the excuse, well, I feel like I'm a man trapped in a woman's body. Usually it's a lot of times because either uh hold on, let me get my train of thought back here. It is the marijuana speaking. Uh no, I just don't want to sound ignorant on this one. Children need to be nurtured the right way because a lot of them, I feel, I can't say that this is 100% certainty, but I feel like a lot of them feel like they're ugly, can never get a mate the way they look, or they may be gay, but they still don't think they're attractive enough. So like it's one of them weird things where I feel like a lot of times it has to do with being made fun of, bullying in school. Like what happened to the anti-bully campaigns that used to hear up in school? And how bullying in school, how harmful that was. People don't, now that it's being introduced in lower and lower and lower grades, you have kids now in first, second, third grade running around calling each other gay, using it, back in the day when I was growing up, it was you hit like a girl. You're a girl. You're a sissy. You're a Sally. You're a Nancy boy. Those were the type of insults that you had. Now you have, hey, you're a faggot. Hey, you're a homo. Hey, you're gay. Hey, you're this. Hey, you're a tranny. Hey, you're all this shit. It's a gender identity issue. It's getting so badly. It's saying that the tone up. Yeah, I mean, my daughter, she's 12, my middle child. And she runs around with all this pride shit. And it's hard because I have my views, but I also have to be a good dad. You know what I mean? So for me, it's hard because she knows my opinions on it. Because right now she's running around saying she's a lesbian. I go, kid, you're 12 years old. There's no way in hell you're a lesbian because you don't know truly what it means to be a lesbian. Like, you right now, it's just because you're young and you're that age where you don't really like boys. Like but you do at the same sense, because I've heard her run around and say, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." So I go, "You can't do that." But I wish I had the ability to play clips on my phone and I'd bring it up. This is where I wish Tabara was up here, because Tabara could do it. The Senate hearing, Congress hearing committee, whatever the fuck it is, on protecting children's rights in the LGBTQ STUV plus community. I don't understand the plus either. How the fuck can you have more than being you're gay, you're gay slash lesbian, so i.e. you're a homosexual, you're a straight person, or you're bi. What happened to them three categories? Now you have asexual, all sexual, same sexual. It's like, what the fuck, man? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I it's hard when on every single show, even the teenage shows, like the pre-teen shows that's made on Nickelodeon, Disney Channel for the older kids, like your granddaughter's age, my daughter's age, like, you know what I mean? Them type shows, even they have them relationships in it. And then I think about it when growing up, when I had Saved by the Bell, Family Matters, let's see, Doogie Hazard, The Simpsons, uh, Everybody Loves Raymond, Third Rock, from the Sun, not 30 Rock. I don't know what the fuck that is, but Third Rock from the Sun. Like all them shows like that from the 90s, early 2000s growing up that I can remember, man. Or the dinosaurs, not the mama, not the mama. It's like, where the fuck is it coming from? Like I think, and when this conversation conversation happens, uh, a lot of times I think it gets misconstrued as bashing them, but it's not bashing that community. It's bashing the influence at such a young age. Because I feel like, as far as sex is concerned in general, I feel like kids are learning more about it at a younger age, maybe now too, than what they ever did. I mean, maybe some kids don't, some kids do, but I feel like now, almost by the time they're 12, between 10 and 12, they kind of have, they know what it is, but they don't know what it is, if that makes sense. And I really do encourage everybody to grow at least a few vegetables and shit in a garden and stuff too. You know, thinking about shit like that. I know I'm jumping to a whole different subject, because I just feel like that's a bad subject to be on. Oh, you're over here on a different account. I got you. I got you. That makes sense. I was like, man, I seen that avatar the other day. I got you. I got you. A smart way to have it. But no, I just feel like we need to get back to in a society we need to get back to a whole as teaching the fundamentals, and that's not changed history as it was. I mean, I understand there's new understandings of things, and there's like new new archaeological finds that redefines human history. That's fine, but the things that are laid out in concrete that we know to be true, why erase that from history? It makes no sense to me. This country's got to get back to the fundamentals of what it was constructed on, too. Right now, there's just way too much greed out there. Everybody's trying to get a dollar on top of somebody else, and it's just wrong. You shouldn't gouge the American people. You shouldn't allow all these foreign people to come over here, claim asylum, and then give them every benefit in the book. And then they have their kids. And a lot of times, let's face it, a lot of these people from these third world countries, there's a lot of people in the family. I mean, you got brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents. I mean, the list just goes on of the relatives. Your great aunt, 5 times removed, that married your Uncle Fred. I mean, like right now, Portland, Maine. If you want to have a free fucking ride, move to Portland, Maine, and claim asylum from another fucking country because they'll give you every fucking thing you ever want. Housing, food vouchers, housing vouchers, clothing vouchers. You do this every month. Every month. I got you, Dagmar. I understand. I know you're 6 hours ahead of me. Oh man, I tell you what, I am glad to be on land today. I don't know if you guys can hear them birds, but it's just beautiful. Listen to it. I love it. So peaceful, so relaxing. Not a bit of anything. Oh yeah, love the sound. Toot, 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 toot. We did have one of them red crested uh, woodpeckers here. Two of them actually. Uh, last fall, last summer, something like that. Interesting. Interesting. Yep. Very interesting, people. Why? For me? No. No, 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 no. Well, it's just a blessing to be possibly nominated. I've never been blessed and subbed by someone before, but I can't wait to see the Titantron. Because it's going to be a relic. It's going to be so peaceful. I would say it is it's a troll and somebody that has no life, I would say. And I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe they're doing this at the job. I don't know. Cool. I've never been nominated before. Oh, he's probably following us all, I imagine. Or she. It could be a she. It could be a them or a they. Well, we're gonna change that right now. Hold on. Yeah, they or them. Yep. We gotta speak in pronouns now. Gotta change our whole English language for these motherfuckers. You can't even teach kids proper English in school now. You have to teach them this shit. Look, I'm just gonna say, hey, you. Hey, you has been accepted for a long fucking time. And you're welcome. You can still hear me, right, everybody? I'm here. It ain't just me thinking I'm here. I think I'm gonna take you fine people to work to me today when I go. So that means there's gonna be a long stream today. As long as I don't lose service. Dagmar, what do you think of that? Of being out on the water yesterday? I was glad to see Kiwi was in the chat yesterday. Hadn't spoke to Kiwi for a while, so it was nice. It's you, isn't it, Tabar? Tabar, it's you. I know it's you, goddammit. 420. Salute. You guys missed it yesterday. I wasn't. I had the camera down on the boat there, and we took a hell of a roller. And then I turned around and I tried to get it up in the window in time, but I failed. I know it's not you, Tabar. I have my suspicions, though. I think it's one of three people, and you are not in that group. That's okay. I'll be happy with the Ugly Grill Award. How's that? Give me the. I will gladly accept it. Since that's all these motherfuckers seem to be able to make fun of me about. Ding, 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 ding. We got a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See, I wish I could play. I knew how to play a song on here. Oh, I can. I can do it. I can go inside my house. I'll go inside the house and put it on my TV and do it that way. I ain't gonna tell you guys who this is, but you're gonna listen, and I want you guys to tell me who you think it is by the voice. And if you guys guess who I'm thinking it is, I will turn it around so you can see who it is on the TV singing. Do we have a deal? Does everybody like that idea? Although, if this pans out to be true, it could bring some hell upon us. Just saying. Just saying. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go inside. Although I might lose you guys for a minute if I do. Maybe not. Because I might have to go from my phone to it. Could be the fastest way. Shh, puppy dog, it's just me. See if I can. Where is the cooler? All right, hold on. It'll go like this.
At my back. Mama took me to a neighbor. She said she could get my eyesight back. So she wrapped a towel around my head and pulled some gold out of a sack. You'll laugh? Ma, you got a Mari Salvador. It's because in Italy. He rich man. Woo! Now we all remember juice boxes? I remember it. Raise your hands. Juice boxes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. You'll cry? I was born with glaucoma. And when I was 3 years old, they removed my right eye. And when I was 7, I lost.
All right, y'all. Who is this speaking?
And then
Who do we think this is from their voice?
And that was not going to help. In the middle of this mess, I was hoping for a miracle. If I had a car, just give me a car. I'd get in the car and drive away. But they didn't teach 8-year-old blind kids how to drive in 1952.
You will go through a plethora of emotions as you listen to this.
I lived at a time when prejudice and racism was just about an acceptable part of everyday life. Even though I was blind, I was prejudiced. I hated like a lot of people did. I knew who to hate, but I didn't know why.
And he refers to his gift of blindness as being when he lost his ability to see at 7 years old.
And they go up to them, oh, you're blind and you're smiling and you're walking and you're playing drums and you sing and you're blind. Oh, poor thing. Oh.
You just might hear your story in his story.
Think about it. Has to do with you and me.
But if you listen a little closer, you will hear God's.
Well, we don't need that.
See, unbeknownst to me, my blindness allowed me to dig down deep inside myself and create a world that anything and everything was possible. All I had to do was believe. It's a gift. And I wouldn't trade my blindness for anything in this world.
Can we give a warm welcome
I was born with glaucoma, horrible eye disease. When I was 3 years old, they removed my right eye because of glaucoma. And when I was 7 years old,
Now just listen to
I
this
lost my
voice.
left eye.
Who is this? Come on,
Now
everybody.
I'd like to talk about my family for a little bit. Mama, Papa, my father, Salvatore Bazil, left Calabria, Italy in 1919, came to America, moved to Glen Cove, settled in a little Italian neighborhood called The Orchard. And soon after, and I mean soon after, like it felt like the next day, it was an arranged marriage. So I'm thinking back, I don't think in 1919 they did a lot of dating. No, I don't think so. I think the Italians came over, they said hello, I do, and let's have a family, and don't worry about it. So my father was going to marry my mother, Frances Gazzello. My father was 30 years old. Frances was 14. Hitting my hand with a hammer. We loved each other. We loved each other. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you something. I met Walter when I was 11 years old. I was
Can everybody hear this? Who is this? Does anybody have a clue?
Prison. He unlocked that prison for me. And I unlocked his prison because people would stare at him. People would point. People would laugh. People would turn away. We had each other. That wasn't an accident. Unbeknownst to me in those days, my blindness allowed me to get to know one of God's most beautiful creations. Get to know and love my buddy, my friend.
Just think about it. Just think about it.
My angel.
I think somebody out there though has an idea who that is.
Now I'm 14 years old.
You gotta listen to the way he talks
I'm a drummer.
and
I love the drums.
when he gets hyper. Because he obviously in an interview like this, he's gonna be very. Yeah, you do. You don't have to come up on panel, but if you wanna, if you don't want to say it up here, you come up, click the link, and at least type it in the back chat.
And this drive to be a star. I was going to be famous. And I even started to poke fun at this thing that I hated, my blindness. I named my first group Vinny and the Venetian Blinds.
Well, that might have just gave it out right there. If anybody heard that.
I was starting to grow up. I had the names for the group too, the Gropers and that kind of thing. So now I'm 15 years old in high school, and I want to.
So I mean, we might have a good case right here.
Blind.
Angel, salute, Bella, salute. Yeah, yes. I did. Very interesting. Very convincing, if you ask me. Just saying. This was and the only reason I do it is because I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit sore that this motherfucker, in retrospect, he come at me, right, for saying some shit about Vic that me and Quick already took care of and spoke on the matter early in the day and had resolved that issue before it was really even a fucking issue. Then he tried to make it into an issue and then tried to claim that he was a fucking detective. So it just really pissed me off. And I'm kind of, it kind of sticks me the wrong way that now Vinny is talking shit about Vic. Just saying. At least he was the last time, to my knowledge. Just from the principal fact that he was so quick to jump down my throat, talking about how good of YouTube pals him and Quick was. You know what I mean? He was the one speaking and trying to cause an issue, and it just really jerked me the wrong way. You know? Let's be real. So then I did some digging. It's a wonderful thing, Google now. You can pretty much Google back anything. You can Google back people's voices, images, and all. And it's a pretty cool thing because you can find a lot of shit that way. And really, I think that's how a lot of people get doxxed without even putting a lot of information out there. Because people, I mean, I do it because I got nothing to fucking hide. Half my pictures ain't even out there on social media. So, but I think that's how people are getting doxxed. They're getting their pictures reverse searched through Google. Anyways, long story short is I took his voice and sound clipped it because I was like, man, I heard this voice before. Because I have a bunch of family that's really religious and shit. And anyways, I did a voice clip search, and those are the videos that came back. Oh, lovely. But yeah. But that's. I just was curious if I was barking up the wrong tree or people really might have bought that. I'm sorry, Dagmar. I'm sorry. It just jerked my chain the wrong way about it. I'm not trying to really shit talk the man, but I'm just curious if that's who it was. It just really jerked my chain because just couldn't believe that how much of a hard time he gave me about it. And then he was talking that mad shit. But hey, it is what it is. He has his own opinion to things, and amen to him. So. But I would think that maybe he might have something to do. But maybe the blindness, maybe he is. But it makes me wonder. I mean, he listens to YouTube and all that. But is he completely blind? That's one thing I haven't figured out if it really isn't. Well, I'm sorry to you. I know you don't like the drama. And usually mine's kind of pretty chill, not drama. And I'm not trying to bring it here. It probably will. This will get back and I'll get some shit talked, I imagine, about me today. But I'm not really trying to. I'm just curious. Just curious. But if I have been any chat that Vinny's been in the chat when I speak to him, I do drop subtle hints to who I think he is, and he never acknowledges me, really. So, and when he does, he's kind of trying to troll me a little bit. So, Look, Angel, my co-host is down there in the chat, but not up here in the panel. I don't have enough interesting things to talk about. Angel don't like me no more. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I just feel like there's too much of that here on YouTube. This person don't like me. That person don't like me. And I like how Angel just said, "Fuck it." You know, if people don't like me, don't want it. We'll just roll on without it and keep the show moving. That's all you can do. I praise him for that, man. He wasn't dropping down low. At least when I was up on the panel. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know for sure if it's him, but the name does match. The guy I get on it, his name is Vinny.
What are you talking about, Leggy?
Oh. Yo, you didn't hear it? The
What's up, Leggy?
clip of
Good morning, brother.
what's up? Oh, I had a clip on and I
Oh, my bad.
of someone talking and stuff that I found on YouTube, and I'm just curious if I didn't say who it was ahead of time. I just wanted to see if somebody would possibly think along the same lines of me before I said it. I wasn't trying to put that out, like, you know what I mean? I just
Right.
and that's why. So,
Mm.
but that's all. Like other than that, that's all I was trying to do. But anyways, how's your morning going, Angel?
All right,
You had a
man.
rough
Yeah.
you have a rough night, or did you
Nah,
sleep?
nah. Nah. I was watching the girls yesterday. I went to Ham Bananas for a few, and then fell out. I'm going to a doctor's appointment like in an hour. So, yeah.
Right
How's that,
on.
brother?
Everything's good here. Everything's good here.
I see. Yeah.
Cloudy, foggy, but hey, I live in the one of the foggiest places on earth. So what can I say?
Yeah. I see Dagmar, Flower Girl.
Yep, they've been here.
Yeah. Yeah, Dagmar's awesome. Yeah. I mean, uh, Banana was asking me about City Rabbit yesterday. I was like, man, I don't know what to tell you about that, man. I mean, he's hurting. You know what I mean? He's hurting, and me and the guys are not swinging back at him. He can swing all he wants, and
Hey,
I just can't find it within myself to just bang on him after everything he's been through. I mean, I'd rather Joe just swing on me, if anything, you know.
yeah, yeah.
But
Hey, I feel you. As I said, I commend that. You know what I mean? You're just moving on. You're letting the show roll, and you're not, yeah. You know what I mean? You're not as you said, not shedding light on that situation because there's no
nah,
need to.
it's just listen. Me, Jake, and fuck, I got a brain fart again. Who else is in there? We got Rudy and we got Cheesehead. We came from there. We were at VV for a very long time.
Yeah,
We're like done. We took a vote. We're like, let's not talk about none of that shit. Just yesterday I had to call it short, but we had a meeting. They're like, listen, we don't want to talk about weather. We don't want to talk about Vegas. We just want to do our own fucking thing. And
yeah. I feel
yeah,
you.
you know what? I think you're right. I think we just head to another direction and let everybody just leave it all behind and whoever wants to
Exactly.
go on that topic, go right ahead. You can have it because we just don't. We just want to move on and do our own fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's just like so much of it. My God, man, it's coming out my ears. It's like fuck, can't get away from this shit.
Yeah, I
Uh,
hear you.
and yeah, you just see our channel. I'm not. I haven't invested and done things that I want to do because the distraction of the VV, now the distraction of City Rabbit. So it's hard to move on when all the community everybody's locked into that. The
Yeah.
girls are doing a wonderful job. We don't, it's like they're doing a great job.
Fuck.
They're,
That's what I said. Fuck, man. They're handling that shit
yeah,
their own way. I'm letting fuck.
yeah.
I'm just
They got
staying in the weeds, watching it from the fire.
Exactly. So they got their foot on his neck and they're not letting go. So it's like we don't have to do much. We just gotta kind of stand our ground and just chill out. We don't have to do too much. I mean, he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do. He's still plastering me, plastering City Rabbit, that doesn't bother me. I've struck a couple of his videos. That's a little satisfying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, it's almost over with. Trust me, like when I say it's almost over, it's almost over. You know what I mean? So, and then what? Then I hope we don't turn on each other after everything's said and done.
Right.
A civil war after this. But I'm just trying to have fun, like you, man.
I
You know,
feel you.
you know me well enough that I'm not so controversial, bro. I just try to have some fun while I'm here.
It's all you can do. You know what I mean? Not every day is guaranteed, so you might as well have fun while you're here.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, Webb obviously he's in his feelings. I think it was on Lord Docks. I went to see Tommy was there, and he in his head. I made a truce with Tommy when I just don't want to be vile, and I don't see. I love Wabbit, but we're different in so many ways. I don't talk to people in that type of way. Even if I dislike them, I don't have to be so animated and it's not in me to be like that. So I was cordial to Tommy. He calls that a truce. Then I went to
Who the
Bananas and
fuck is this? Who the fuck
yeah,
is Bearstown?
the fuck is that? It's like a butt, bro.
Who the fuck is that?
You may want to let's get rid of that, bro. How about want to put it in timeout?
Yeah, because I don't know who the fuck it is.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never seen that name. I've never seen that name anywhere.
yeah. That's a new one. So so I went to Bananas and Nunzio came right behind me and he was like cordial to me. I was like, let me be cordial back to him. Not everything has to be a war. You know what I mean? It's time enough for war. Um, I battled Nunzio before, head to head, and you know, that day he was cordial, so I was cordial back to him. I don't have to be swinging at everybody at all 24/7 while I'm. The YouTube experience is supposed to be at least some type of fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to be a war. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sick of these wars. I could swing back with the best of them. You know what I mean? The guys I got some of the funniest guys that we could roast the fuck out of a lot of fucking people. Where we just kind of we just kind of letting things develop, so to speak. So um, I'm gonna take the guys in a different direction. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep them grounded for the most part. You know what I mean? I don't want them swung at unnecessarily, especially by City. I don't want them. City's calling us out. Oh, y'all pussies, y'all this, y'all that, whatever. You know what I mean? I told you guys, let him say whatever he wants to say. We don't have to acknowledge all that foolishness. He's in his feelings. We get it. Joe's pretty much fucking cracked him. He's fucking. I get it, man. He's hurting, and I told him, like I said,
I get you.
yeah.
Hold on. My daughter's gonna use my phone for a second, so I don't know if it's gonna drop me down and boot me. If
Oh
it
no,
does,
go ahead. I'm gonna eat breakfast. I just wanted to come up and visit you real quick, brother. You have a good day, brother, and everybody.
all right. Well, then I'm gonna end this stream for now. Then y'all, I'll probably fire it back up unless somebody else goes live and whatnot. So I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, bro. God bless, bro. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.